Hello everyone, you're welcome to Y Community brought to you by Yanga TV. My name is Donyola. I'm a media personality and event specialist. As you all know, there's so much going on around us and the entire world right now. That's why we've taken it upon ourselves to bring you regular updates. I'll be your host on today's loaded package. Welcome back. We promised to keep you informed. And now for the coronavirus COVID-19 UK updates. Monday, the 30th of March 2020. Letter from the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister has written to every household in the country saying that things will get worse before they get better, and that they will not hesitate to go further if that is what the scientific and medical advisors tells them they must do. Britons will also receive a leaflet detailing government rules on leaving the house, guidance on hand washing, an explanation of coronavirus symptoms, and advice on shielding vulnerable people. Current emergency measures. According to Cabinet Office Minister Michael Gove, he says the UK is facing a significant period of strict measures to cope with the coronavirus outbreak. He declined to predict exactly how long the instructions to stay at home could last, saying the date the virus peaked will depend on how people behaved. However, the Deputy Chief Medical Officer has suggested that it may be 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months. So let's all behave ourselves, people. Let's protect ourselves. Let's protect our families. Let's protect our friends. Let's keep safe and healthy. This is a very serious situation we're all being faced with all over the world. So keep safe, keep healthy, and be protected. The program continues shortly, and I'll be right back after this time out. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. You're still watching Y Community. For us, community matters. As you know, this is an interactive show. That's why we welcome comments and suggestions from you. All you need to do is just write to us on www.africanmediaworks.com, and we will take on board your suggestions and your comments. And now, Ted Kofi will be bringing you updates all the way from Africa. Enjoy it.
Hello, I'm Tete Kofi with another canter through the news items that are trending across the African continent. Well, we've all seen so many people in public transport using their core body strength to hold themselves upright, to stop themselves from touching handles and so on. But in Kenya, there's a big discussion going on at the moment about the alternative ways in which the coronavirus may be handled by human beings and then transmitted to others. There's a list here from the Centre for Disease Control with items that many of us completely forget about. Things like mobile handsets, handles on fridges, doors, toilets, televisions, taps of every variety, bag handles, one that many people wouldn't think about. Of course, there's a computer mouse, there are ATM buttons, there are laptops, and all of these things, says the CDC, should be sanitized on a daily basis, or extra caution taken in handling them because they're a great vector for spreading the coronavirus. The next thing that's caught my eye is the story about women. Women across the world, globally, earn 16 to 35% less than men. Secondly, women form, across the world, 70% roughly of all healthcare and social care staff, meaning that these are the people who are frontline carers of those who aren't well. So it is a great pity that because many of them work in the informal economy, the coronavirus will adversely affect women far more than it will affect men, and in so doing, cause us all to become less secure from the ravages of the disease. So there's a call now in Kenya to allow women to have flexible working hours so that they can fulfill all their responsibilities. And finally, the item that caught my eye was the situation in Zimbabwe, where the healthcare workers are asking for what they call PPE, that's personal protective clothing, so that they can go about their jobs without putting themselves at risk. Now, obviously, if our healthcare workers are becoming sick, then the sick people won't have anybody to care for them. This is a massive conundrum. And it just goes to show how, over the years, Africa may have forgotten where its priorities lie. The truth is, if we don't have a healthcare infrastructure that can take care of people, ill people can't work. Ill people can't spend money. Ill people cannot create economic development. So that's another thing that the coronavirus is throwing up. And that's it for this edition. Join me again next time for another roundup of African news.
Next is stories from friends of Yanga. How are they coping in this current situation? How are they keeping healthy? How are they managing to, keep the family together? First, I have Christy Amalu. She's a registered nurse. And I have MC Mark, a comedian. What have they got to say to us? What are they sharing with us? Let's listen. Let's watch. Enjoy it.
Hi everyone, I'm Christy Amalu and I'm a registered nurse by profession. I happen to be one of the key workers that are helping us to fight this COVID-19. I've got here with me my children and we are going to highlight how we have kept safe at this period.
Hi, my name is Stephanie, and washing your hands is the most effective way in stopping the spread of the virus. All you need to do is wash your hands thoroughly for 20 seconds with soap and water.
Hi, my name is Josh. If at any time you can't wash your hands, make sure you use hand sanitizer because it's more or less the equivalent to washing your hands.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and when you sneeze or cough, do it into a tissue, and after that throw it in the bin.
And don't forget, if you don't have a tissue, you can catch your cough or your sneeze by doing like this. And also practice safe distancing in shop. Make sure you maintain your distance and don't go out if you don't have to. So, but importantly, it is safe to
Stay at
home.
Listen, right, my name is MC Mark, comedian of the United Nations. There are 3 stages in this thing. First is the lockdown. Then there's still money in your account. There's still food at home. The kids are around. You're still doing exercise because you're excited.
For those of you challenging me to press up, I can do a little bit more than press up. Watch this. I challenge you all to go and do this. There you go.
Then the second stage is shut down when money is starting to become extinct. Food is running out of the house. That's shut down.
I'm struggling with my video of somersault challenge. So stop the video.
Right, the third stage is critical because food is running out. The kids are gone mental for being at home for long. The missus is not allowing you to come near her because social distancing. That is when the third stage is man down. Man down.
As you know, we're all faced with trying times right now. So loads of charities, organizations, and individuals are actually supporting people in the community. One of such is the SMAID charity, supporting the community. Here's what they're doing.
Here we are again with the ladies from NDCEA, the Nigerian Diaspora Community Association, and the SMAID Foundation as well. This is Thursday More Food that we're collecting for the Royal Free Hospital this time. So good luck, ladies, and thanks for coming to collect. Bye-bye.
We want to keep this as interactive as possible. So send your comments and your suggestions to www.africanmediaworks.com. Next is M&M. Now, I don't mean M&M the rap artists. I mean Mansour and Mano. And of course, I have Afua Adam and more friends of Yanga. Stay with us.
What's going on, people? Matt Sobello, Yanga TV. Today, I'm outside for my one exercise a day as Boris has permitted. Today, I'm going to show you some online videos. Check them out and join me when I finish having my rest.
You're doing what? Social distance. Social what? Social distance. This is not the time to be saying you want to go to party or you want to be going to church or mosque. Stay safe. Stay at home. It's only when you have life that you can do what? You can enjoy those things. Are you there? Look at this poor fool. You have already protected yourself by wearing mask. You now remove it and you do achi. Your life is hanging in the balance. I pity you. See, let me tell you. I'm going inside now. I'm going to stay safe.
Daddy, that's why I'm even here to quarantine with you, you know.
Yes. Are you normal? Quarantine with who? Did I beg you to quarantine with me? Please quarantine individually. Stay in your houses, please. In fact, I'm not only quarantining, I'm embarking on a special prayer and fasting mission. I want to be the one to save the world. In fact, come and lock me inside. You lock the room, you come and lock the gate. And you take the key away to show that I'm a man of my word.
Financé par la Banque africaine de développement et mené par des géants de l'électricité comme le franco-canadien AECOM et EDF montre que le seuil de rentabilité de ce projet est au-delà de 7000 MW. Comme l'investissement d'Inga n'est pas une œuvre caritative et qu'Inga 3, bas chute, présente des impacts négatifs sur Inga 1 et 2 qui perdraient 40% de leur puissance en période d'étiage, le début du projet avec Inga 3 au-dessus devient un impératif national. Il faut garder à l'esprit, comme l'a rappelé Renaud Kapandikalala, qu'à l'issue du processus de sélection des candidats concessionnaires pour Inga, un groupement espagnol, et Shindinga.
Look at this, right? Any kind of sanitizer, be careful, it's chemicals, all right? It's alcohol, look at this, just a drop of this, all right? And then, it's here, just a drop. And then you leave the fire, all right? You see, it's burning, all right? Just put a little bit of fire here, you can see it's burning, right? You can't see the fire here, right? But look, it's burning. Okay, it's very, very dangerous. Okay, it's very, very dangerous. So do not live in a car. You see, it's still burning. It's not joking. It's not magic. All right. So be very, very careful. Thank you. Don't leave this in your car.
As you can tell, I'm shattered. I'm finished. I'm done. And those are the videos done. Join me next time, but I have more interesting videos for you. Make sure you're going out. You're staying active once a day, and make sure you're tuning into Yanga TV. I need some water.
And we have Bayo Ilupeju bringing you reports on Nigeria's perspective on the crisis, all the way from Lagos.
Sunday services in Nigeria are usually characterized by families thronging out in their masses to go to church. But this Sunday, yesterday, was totally different from the norm. No thanks to COVID-19. Well, in another news, a particular pastor at the Federal Capital Territory decided to go against this rule. He called his congregation together and they started the service. But as soon as the service was started, law enforcement agencies swooped in on them. And the rest is history, like they say. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the national leader of the ruling APC of Nigeria, marked the 60th birthday. But that's not the crux of the matter. What hits me as most surprising really is the donation of 200 million naira to the Lagos state government towards the fight against COVID-19. Previously, different personalities and corporate bodies had donated towards the federal government relief fund on COVID-19. Well, it is a good time to actually give if you have the means. But if you don't have that means, then the other thing you can give is actually of yourself by staying at home and offering the right advice. Avoid posting fake news or any kind of news that is going to cause apprehension or send people into panic. The Lagos state government has also activated its emergency food response, where food materials are given to people who earn their living on a daily basis and who will probably have a tough time going through these 2 weeks or 14 days stay at home period. Well, good gesture. I hope other states actually follow suit. Well, as the days increase, more states are already joining the lockdown and more people are panicking. There's fear all over the place. As of today, the number of cases in Nigeria stands at 111 with 1 death recorded. This has sent shivers down the spines of many Nigerians, and more people are beginning to comply with the stay-at-home order. My name is Adebayo Ilupeju. I bring you updates from Lagos and Nigeria as a whole. Stay on this channel for more updates from Lagos, Nigeria.
And I have Afua Adam. She's a journalist and non presenter. She'll be giving you her book recommendations.
Hi everybody, it's Afua Adam here and I'm one of your hosts of Noni. Now, I thought at this time where everyone is on lockdown or self-isolating or just generally spending so much more time indoors, I thought I'd give you some recommendations of what you could be reading or watching or listening to at this time and coming up with some really cool ways to pass the time. Now, I am a massive bookworm. I absolutely love reading. So I thought I'd start off with giving you a book recommendation. So this is one that I absolutely love. It's Children of the Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi, Nigerian writer. Now, let me tell you about this book. It is fantasy, it's culture, it's history. It's literally everything that you want in a book rolled into one. Now, it's fiction, of course, and it talks about a little bit about magic and about this girl who's finding out about her family history. She's also finding out about herself. Of course, she goes on a momentous journey. It talks about sort of witchcraft, but don't let that put you off because it's a lot of seated in culture. It's got some really rich descriptions about Nigeria and about West Africa, and it's basically about this girl, and she had magical powers, and these powers were taken from her. Her mother died, unfortunately, and basically she has to reignite these magical powers to bring her culture and her society back to life. Like I said, some people will hear magic and think, this is not for me, but it is really deep-seated in sort of like ancient Nigerian culture, ancient West African culture. It's a fantasy book. It's a little bit science fiction as well, and it's also a story about love. It's a story about family. It's a story about what happens when people come together, when love wins. It's an absolutely brilliant book. There is some absolutely amazing writing, amazing descriptions. For me, I find it incredible that someone can make up like this whole world, this whole kind of fantasy world. Yes, it is based a lot on like ancient Nigerian, ancient culture, and talks about places that still exist today in Nigeria and in Lagos, and I love that element of it. But Tomi Adeyemi has an amazing imagination. It's so well written, so richly descriptive. You have to read this book, I'm telling you. It's a long one, it's quite thick, as you can see. Children of the Blood and Bone. I read it last year. I'm rereading it again. The next book in this series is called Children of Virtue and Vengeance. That's out as well. I'm about to make my way through that one. So I definitely recommend this book. Don't let Thoughts of Magic and Witchcraft put you off. It's very well written and it's an absolutely stunning debut. So give it a whirl. I hope you love it, and I'm going to be back with more recommendations of things you should watch, read or listen to later on in the week. Bye!
And more videos from Friends of Yanga. Joyful Praise, she's a gospel artist, and I have Chief Ayoye Bade. He's an accountant and a Nollywood actor.
Hello everyone, my name is Joyful Praise. I'm a London-based gospel singer. COVID-19, better known as coronavirus, is real. How have my family been able to keep safe? We've just done exactly what the government wants us to do. And also we've obeyed the law of the land. We have kept social distances. We ensure we wash our hands. My kids taught me something. Sing happy birthday to the end twice while you wash your hands. We'll also use hand sanitizer, which you also can do. We have also ensured we keep to what the government asks us to do. Stay at home. I've been working from home for some time now. Together we can save lives.
Hey there people, just wishing you all a happy, blessed, safe weekend. Just stopped in my travels to send this message. It's not easy, you know, some of the roads are deserted, some of the areas are deserted, everybody's in a panic, but we have to believe in the grace of God that His perfect will be done in our lives. We pray for all the vulnerable people, even including me, who's got asthma and stuff, to keep us safe at this time. Of course, we've got to do what the medical experts tell us to do. Wash our hands thoroughly, and clean the surfaces vigorously. Let us remember to look after our children, look out for the elderly, the vulnerable. We'll get through this crisis. It'll pass. There have been so many other viral outbreaks and stuff. So let's not panic so much. Let's trust in the Lord. Let God's will be done at all times. Stay safe, y'all. And no panic buying. I guess a lot of people are not even going to the shops right now. Okay, God bless you.
This is where we draw the curtains on this edition of the program. It's been my pleasure bringing it to you. To send us your comments and suggestions, please write to community@africamediaworks.com. On a lighter note, this COVID-19 pandemic has been given all sorts of names. You hear coronavirus, all sorts. And on a more serious note, government has advised that we stay at home, self-isolation. No family meetings, no parlor parties, no garden parties. It's all for our own good. Let's stay safe, let's keep healthy, and let's protect ourselves. Let's protect ourselves. It is very, very, very important. Together, we can do this. Together, we can fight this. Let's stay strong, let's stay healthy, and let's keep safe. This is Doyola. Till I come your way next time, keep it safe.